everyone. Welcome to day 28 of our Inktober 2024 Beginner Tangles Challenge. I'm Yehudit Steinberg, a certified Zentangle teacher, and in this video series, we explore one beginner tangle a day for 31 days. Today's tangle is called Henna Drum. It is one of my favorite tangles. Inspired by a traditional henna design, this tangle has a lovely floral appearance and makes use of simple repetitive strokes to form beautiful blossom patterns. Let's begin by gathering our materials. I have with me, I'm demonstrating with a Micron 01. I also have a Micron 02 for those of you that are a little heavy-handed like myself. It has a little stronger nib than an 01. And I prefer it actually. And except for very tiny detail where I'll go in lightly with my 01. And I have a Micron PN, which is the plastic nib, and it gives us a little bit more inking easily, so I use that. For sketches and shading, I have a 2B Staedtler Mars Lumograph pencil. I love this pencil series, really quality graphite. And for blending, I have what we call a tortillon, which is rolled paper, and it's hollow inside. This is a small for all those intricate little places I'm going on my 2-inch bijou, which brings me to what I am drawing on, which is a bijou 2-inch tile. You can get them at zentangle.com. This is a Renaissance color. They're tan color, and I have been creating the entire series with these tan tiles. And let's just take a moment and take a look at all the beautiful tangles we have done so far during our Inktober 31-day beginner tangle series. They're so beautiful. And next month in the Holiday Art Lab series, it's a 7-week series, and we're going to learn how to incorporate all of these different tangles into our holiday designs. So that information will be in the links below, and join the wait list, join my e-list so that you can get information on how to get involved in this wonderful series coming up in November and December of 2024. We start each video where I am demonstrating a new pattern with the step out. And this is the step out for Henna Drum by Jane McCougler. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Jane. And what we do at this point is I let you take a screenshot of this step out, and you can keep that in your series so that you'll be able to recreate all these tangles step by step. Now, while you're taking your screenshot, let me tell you a little bit about Henna Drum. It's based on traditional henna designs, and it's a lot of fun to draw. This pattern uses repetitive floral elements, and the simple strokes come together to create beautiful blossom-like shapes. So here's the step out, and feel free to take a screenshot for your Tangle journal. Now we've gathered our supplies and we're ready to start the Zentangle method. And the 8-step Zentangle method starts with getting centered and becoming present. And so with that, we breathe and appreciate. So let's start by taking a couple of deep breaths to get present. And the way we do that is to inhale, hold it, and then exhale. We inhale through our nose, hold it a few seconds, and then exhale through our mouth. I suggest that you do this 5 to 10 times. So keep breathing. And now think of something you're grateful for today. Let that feeling ground you as we prepare to draw. Stretch your hands and fingers, loosen them up, do a little finger yoga, rub them together, and now we're ready to begin drawing. All right, so this is the Henna drum that we are drawing today. And I'm going to forego the 4 dots in the corner. And instead, I'm going to take my graphite and I'm going to create this C curve. There we go. The next step is to take your O1 or your O2 and along these lines, we're going to create our crescent moons. There's 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. We'll see if we have room down here. So I'm going to grab my PN, and with that, I will ink in my C curve here. And then I'm going to turn my tile upside down so I have a good handle on making a parallel or a line like so. I turn my tile around and begin to ink in these little crescent moon shapes. Turn my tile. Always want to keep your hand, your drawing hand, in a comfortable position. So we have our little crescent moons. And just as we do in Crescent Moon, we come in and do a parallel line. Turn my tile. Turn my tile. And now we're ready to add these petal shapes. So I'm going to add a line here. All right, so I put in my lines, and from here to here, I'm creating a petal shape. This one to this one, a petal shape. And since I'm running out of room here, I will put a little bit of a shape and pretend it's behind this one. And I will turn my tile and put in this one. And then we give these little flicks in the center of the petal. And we have Henna Drum. Let's complete the rest of them. But you'll notice that some of them, so I'm going to put this in one at a time. Some of them will go behind the others. Give those little flicks and lines. And now I have drawn. Oh, we have to put these petals up here. To finish off this design that I did, I put some orbs on the inside, so I will do that now, and then we will do a little shading. So I'm going to take my PN for the orbs. And start right here. Take your time. Remember to breathe. All right. Now there's one other thing I can add to this that just came to mind, and that is it's just a little finishing touch that we put over these orbs. Notice I still continue to turn my tile, and it's done. Well, it's time to grab graphite. And if we take a look at this one, this is where I put in the shading. So I came into that petal right here. I could do it right up here too. Just a little. And I'm going to give a little bit around here. And I grab my blending stump. Just move it out a little bit, soften it. Just to give a little bit of an effect. Again, I turn my dial so I have this in the right direction. I actually turn more when I'm doing this on my own. I just don't want to make you too dizzy as I'm turning. But you can see how the flowers start to pop. And then I'm going to come right in just up against this a little bit. Turn. And we now have Henna Drum. Love Henna Drum. It's so beautiful. Let's do the next step, which is to sign our tile. Initial the front. And then on the back, we will journal. This is Henna Drum. deconstructed by Jane McCugler. It is day 28. Sign your full name. Date it. And I also put the series so I remember where I got this tangle from in case I want to re-watch the video. And there you have it. That is Henna Drum. Finally, share your completed tangle in our Facebook group. Look for today's tangle post and add a picture of your drawing along with any comments or questions. I'd love to see how your henna drum turned out. Just a quick reminder, it's not too late to join our Sunday Mandala Challenge. You'll receive all the information, the guidebook, the recorded Sunday Zoom sessions, and support to create your unique mandala. The registration link is in the comments below or description if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this time was relaxing and inspiring for you. I'll see you tomorrow for another mindful drawing session. Until then, remember, one stroke at a time. Bye for now.